The race to the APC National Convention is heating up as the party gears up to elect a new leadership into its National Working Committee on Saturday. Despite what many observers of recent developments in the ruling APC say is a clash of divergent and opposing interests, the party seems to have scaled one hurdle after another amidst the seemingly unending crisis among its members. The road to Saturday's convention is indeed paved with many potholes and rough edges. It began in mid-2020 after the sack and dissolution of the Adams Oshiomhole-led National Working Committee that saw Victor Gyadam temporarily taking charge before the formation of the Caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, chaired by Maimala Buni, the governor of Yobe State. The Caretaker Committee was instituted to midwife the APC National Convention in 6 months and to help resolve some thorny party issues. But more than 20 months on, the party is still mired in one controversy after another. The APC Caretaker Committee has on 3 occasions postponed the National Convention due to reasons ranging from the issues of zoning to accusations that Buni is scheming to foist his own candidates on the party and that he plans to impose himself as a vice presidential candidate. But within this period, Buni proved his mettle by orchestrating the cross-carpeting of some governors and top politicians into the APC, especially from the opposition People's Democratic Party. Despite these achievements, the Caretaker Committee chairman was accused of deliberately delaying the National Convention, upon which he had previously got free extensions of 6 months each.
The activities of the National Convention commence from the 24th of March and terminate on the 26th of March. The convention's activities commenced on the 24th of February and will terminate at Eagle Square of National Convention on the 26th of March. In between the convention, we have agreed to have zonal congresses, and all the activities is hereby given. Conventions activities commence from this month on the 24th of February and shall terminate on the 26th of March. In between the convention activities, there shall be a zonal congresses.
The people running it clearly are disorganized and they don't know what they are doing. They are incompetent, and unfortunately, we have been saddled with them. And the only appeal that reasonable human beings within the APC can have now is that this incompetent bunch of people should be disbanded and thrown to wherever they come from. You can see when the secretary was talking is fidgety. You know clearly that whatever he's saying there is lying. By the date of this convention, they will shift it again as they have been doing. They will tell you, oh, it's Ramadan period, Muslims are fasting, so we are tired, so we can't do it. They will not do any convention. These people don't know what they are doing. They are there clearly as entrepreneurs. They just want to continue to shift it until whatever is their evil agenda is achieved. And it's unfortunate for 41 million members of the APC to be saddled with a bunch of very few incompetent people who sit in one room and agree on doing things we don't even understand. We've never had this zonal nonsense they are bringing in. It is just another way of divide and conquer, create unnecessary schism, and make sure that there will be more fracture in the party so that they can look for more excuses not to conduct the convention. It is the only plan they have, the only agenda they have is don't conduct this convention, continue to shift the goalpost, continue to look for excuses, continue to lie, and then when the time comes, scatter the entire system, and then they negotiate whatever they want. If they don't get it, then we destroy the party. That is their plan. You were there when they had a similar meeting in December, when the original date was chosen for February. Did you see any timetable before now? See, because of the pressure on them now, they've brought this fake timetable out. I can assure you, if these people are not removed, they will do the same thing they have been doing. They will when they chose February 26th, we told them that there is a by-election on that day. But they deliberately went ahead to pick that date because they wanted to look for a reason not to do the convention. Now they have chosen March 26th. Muslims will have started fasting. They will now tell you, oh, we didn't remember. our Muslim brothers are fasting, so let's move it to June. This is their plan. If anybody thinks I'm lying, let the president not remove them, and by 26th of March, we'll come back to say the same thing we are saying here.
After much controversies and delay, the APC later fixed its convention for February 26th, but again, this was postponed to March 26th. Within this period, APC governors fixed a meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari, who is the leader of the party, where they discussed critical issues. Not all the governors were in attendance at the presidential villa, giving credence to the fact that there was division among the Progressive Governors Forum. But after the meeting, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State vehemently denied that.
We have agreed a zoning formula for all the 6 geopolitical zones, and essentially we swapped northern zones will take positions that southern zones had in the last 8 years, and vice versa. It's a very simple, equitable, and fair formula.
A major rancor later broke out in the party when some governors led by Nasir El-Rufai tried to supplant Mai Mala Buni as the APC Caretaker Committee chairman, with his deputy governor Abubakar Sani Bello of Niger State being asked to assume position while Buni was away on medical treatment abroad. Bello immediately swung into action, swearing in chairman of states and setting up convention subcommittees alongside receiving the report on zoning. But on the verge of holding a National Executive Committee meeting, which was meant to sack Buni and the party secretary John Abanudode, the Independent National Electoral Commission raised a red flag saying that Sani Bello-led leadership was not recognized by it. To avoid possible legal pitfalls and embarrassing situations, which may lead to all APC candidates being sacked due to lack of adherence to INEC guidelines, the Electoral Act, and the 1999 Constitution, President Muhammadu Buhari in a letter issued directives to party leaders and governors to recognize Mai Mala Buni's leadership and allow him to conduct the National Convention.
I don't know why this is a complicated process for a lot of people to understand. Whenever, since the inception of this CPC on June 23rd, 2020, whenever the chairman is not around and Governor Sani Bello is around, he acts on behalf of, he's our acting chairman. It has always been the case. And now we have a convention on the 26th of March. The chairman wrote a letter transmitting and for his leave to go for medical treatment. Those are 2 emergencies. He has a medical emergency that cannot wait for convention. We have a convention that cannot wait for him to be healthy. So one has to be before the other. Governor Abubakar Sani Bello is acting with the full authority of the Caretaker Committee and with the full authority of the stakeholders and leaders of the party and with the full consent and knowledge of Governor Mai Mala.
Then came the issue of which zone should produce the APC national chairman. But after the party's zoning formula was released, Senator Abdullahi Adamu later became a media sensation when information leaked that he had been anointed as President Buhari's preferred candidate. But many other chairmanship contestants like Tanko Al-Makura, George Akume, and Abdulaziz Yeri kicked against it. They said until there is a communication from the president on Adamu, their campaigns will still go on. They have remained true to their words, having picked and submitted forms for the post. Adamu has since denied being endorsed by President Muhammadu Buhari, and latest information says the president is willing to allow a level playing ground for all contestants.
I'm privileged to be amongst those who are angling to lead this party. The success of this project starts from one's compliance with the directives and guidelines of our great party. I'm here to show my respect and deference to the leadership of the party.
We're also here to bring the good message from our principal, Senator Dr. Abdullahi Adamu, who has said by 28th of March, when he resumed office here, We will sanitize what is sanitizable and repair what is repairable.
For me, this contest is not about title. It's about coming to add value, about coming to serve the party, about moving the party forward to meet up with the millennium and the global challenges.
I'm looking forward to this national convention on 26th of March. And on that day, there will be a new beginning in the APC, because there will be a transitional change in which we are bringing digitalization into APC.
We have just submitted very well completed forms for a Nigerian patriot and the leading contender in the chairmanship race of APC 2022.
I know that the national chairman will become a Muslim. I am coming for deputy chairman so that I'll be able to balance the religious agenda.
While Buhari's recent interventions have largely stabilized the APC, some members of the party seem aggrieved that their earlier intentions were shoved aside. Governor El-Rufai is one of them and has since expressed outrage over Buni's return, saying that the caretaker committee chairman no longer enjoys the trust of APC governors and party members. But Buni has since met with the acting chairman, Abubakar Sani Bello, and said all actions taken by the Bello-led committee while he was away stands approved. The party is now on course to hold a hitch-free national convention, with contestants having picked and submitted forms while screening is underway. The media subcommittee of the convention, chaired by the governor of Nasarawa State, Abdullahi Sule, says all APC governors are now on the same page.
And thank all our members of the committee that we have inaugurated. In addition to inauguration the committee, we also inaugurated some of the subcommittees that are going to work in the various areas of media. We have no doubt that the convention will hold on the 26th. So far there has not been anything to the contrary. As you know, the governors actually met and we had marathon meetings a few days back. And during the marathon meeting, we've been able to bring all the various governors who had different understanding of the convention together. And you understand that it is going to ensure we promote the convention. But in addition to promoting the convention, we strongly believe we should promote the party also.
Barring any last-minute drama, all now seems set for the national convention, and the APC says it plans to showcase to Nigerians a well-coordinated event that the country will be proud of. Ndi Amugo, Arise News.